Hey guys, it's Laura. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a project share on what I am sending Nicole, Vagabond Crafter, for our 12 Days of Christmas swap. We have swapped before. The first swap that I did with her was for last Christmas for a loaded envelope. And Nicole is pretty flexible when it comes to different collections and colors. Unfortunately, I did not know that she hates pink. And do you guys want to guess the color scheme that I used for her loaded envelope last year? Everything was pink and gold. So I definitely wanted to make up for that this year. Besides pink, she would probably be open to absolutely anything. I went with this collection, and I actually don't know. I know it was a Michael's Hot Buy pad, but I'm not sure which one. And so some of the embellishments you're going to see are from this collection. Just going to throw in some extra papers for her because I made some embellishments with this paper. It would be a little more difficult to use up unless she had some papers of her own. So I will be throwing some of these papers in with her package. And then in no particular order, like I said, it's 12 Days of Christmas, and we kind of just agreed on like a little free-for-all. Some of it is Christmas related and some of it is not. I actually have a like little gnome stamp set coming from AliExpress, and it's been in New Jersey for the past few days, and I'm kind of nervous it's not going to get here by the time I want to mail this off. If not, no big deal, I'll just send it to her another time. But there is going to be that I'm waiting on. But everything else, I just want to get it packaged up and ready to go, hopefully as soon as I receive that stamp. So no particular order, I'm just going to grab it out of the box. First thing that I see here on top, this is an actual pouch that I had made. I used Carrie Can Make This tutorial, I believe is her name. I did tag her on my Instagram post. So this is just kind of a drawstring pouch, and in here are just some store-bought goodies. I also did some kind of other like little Happy Meal for each other, and I made an embellishment book for her, and I used this fabric on the cover. So I like that I was able to have some more of this fabric to make this little bag for her. And in here, like I said, just store-bought goodies. So just gonna go through them really quick. Some from Michael's, some from Paper House. This one came from Dollar General. A couple of ribbon. Some sequins. And these little red truck lights. She loves little red trucks, so I had those and thought I would give them to her. Alrighty, so I just wanted to pull back a little bit so hopefully it wouldn't be hard to see. Again, here is that pouch. I know I was zoomed in pretty good, but there's that. Next, I just made this. It's a little tag flip. So here you can see some of the embellishments I made, so that's why I definitely wanted to include some paper. So just we have some bows. We have some little rosettes, some wax seals, and some trim and ribbon. So we'll be gifting that to her. Next, this is actually a 12 by 12 paper that I just kind of folded in half. I made a little envelope out of it. I never really know how to use these otherwise, and so this is what I do. I do plan on just stitching the top. But in here is one of those not Christmas related items. I actually made her a little, I don't know, junk journal, traveler's notebook. So this, again, some paper pad from Joann's, I'm not sure. Moments and Memories, I cut that on my Cricut. We do have a little elastic band. I stitched all around. And this is one of those vinyl sleeves. I actually bought it from Simply Home by Nikki. And so this we have in here. This is a little booklet, and I just used some scraps. I put them together to make the cover. A little booklet, same with the back. And then we just have some photo mats. So I just took some of the paper scraps that I had. I trimmed them down. I think I inked all of the edges. And so that just goes back in here. So that just goes in the front pocket, and then we have a couple signatures here, just different papers from the collection. This is some vellum that I just drew lines on. Some lined paper. She can add photos, she can journal on it, and then each of the inserts has a little folder. So in here and in here. And for this, I pretty sure I used a tutorial from Lyric Lover Crafts. If I remember, I will link it down below. So there's the first signature. We have a whole nother one here, and again, this is just the folder on the inside. Pink, but I hope that that pink is okay. It's just a little bit. And then in the back we have another little booklet and some more little photo mats. So we have that. And then next, these are just some of my yarn gnomes. I have a blue, a green, this dark color, and then this gray one. Next is this little mailbox. Like I said, she loves little red trucks. I found this at Dollar General, and then dog hair. And then I just filled it with some beads. So we have just this package from Joann's. This is just an ornament from Hobby Lobby, and I just filled it with some red and green beads. And then these kind of iridescent little raspberry beads. Here I did a little embellishment box. Again, just some paper from the collection. Just a little cluster down here. And then in here we have some more beads. These are just some snowflake beads, some resin pieces that I've made, some, I think these are all bows. Here we just have different charms. Here are just some of the resin cups that I make. She loves coffee as well, so I hope she likes those. Here I just made some tassels with a similar color of resin. And then here she loves Dumbo, so I found these online, ordered these. There's 2 of them in there. They're actually earrings. And then just various little random charms that make me think of her. So like these little globes. She loves to travel. There's a star in there. I think there's one that says BFF. And so that is just a little embellishment box. It's a little trinket dish. And I had actually made one of these for her before when we did our loaded envelope. But again, that was pink, and so I wanted to make her something new. She has said that her favorite color is like a deeper color red, so this is what I came up with. So in here I just have some nasty white chocolate and this is actually her channel logo, so that's in there. There's resin on top. This is never gonna come up, and just a little trinket dish for her. That goes in there. I also made these die cuts, and I'm just going to show you guys the whole box. There's just a bunch of different layered die cuts that I'm going to package up for her. I have a stocking. We have this cocoa mug. This is one of those buttons that I had gifted her. We have a little red truck, a layered snowman. We have this layered up sunflower. Why do I keep calling these sunflowers? Snowflake. And all of these, I don't know if you'll be able to see, are made with like a specialty paper. It's a fun little, whoops, Noel. We have this little bell. I think that's it. Is that it? Candy cane. Did I show the candy cane? Yeah, I think that's it. So I will be sending her 2 of each of these and packaging up that as well. And then here is just like a little booklet. This is going to count for 2 days. And so this will be 1 day, and it's just a bunch of die cuts that I put together. And these are super simple, like 1 layer die cuts. I do have some mittens in there that I layered up, but there's that. And then we have another sequin mix. And then this actually pulls out, and I have a die in there for her. And then back here, I have a little collection of wood pieces and cardstock and glitter snowflakes. And there's some buttons and some resin pieces, some different appliques back there. There's actually this really pretty iridescent snowflake. So just a bunch of little extra pieces for her to use in her own crafting. And we have this. And this I'm actually going to do a tutorial on. If it's not up already, it will be. And this is just some cardstock stickers, some of that specialty red paper I stitched around. And then in here, it fits 4 of those large bottles from Dollar Tree perfectly. So I just have different sequins in here. A couple different kinds of snowflakes. Here's like a red and green and white mix. And then some like gemmy pieces. And this is like super secure in here. Worried about anything falling out. So there's that. And then the last thing I don't have, I'm actually just going to get her a gift card for Starbucks. So On top of that, her nephew lives with her, and she has mentioned he likes sour things, so I will be sending these for her nephew. And then her son, Sonny, I put this little box together for him. Again, this is that same collection. It's like that sheet with all the strips on it, and just made a little box out of it. Her son loves pigs. It's just his thing. And anytime I want to send him anything, it usually is a pig. And so I had actually made and collected some things. He also loves mini M&Ms, so I got him those. And then in here, this is a little wax seal of a pig, and then I'm just sending some wax seals. We have these cute little pig faces, and then just a bunch of little resin pieces that I made. So we have some of these little bigger pigs, and they're looking very, see, they're actually a really pretty pink color. I have some of these little 3D pigs, some of the smaller version of the other ones. And so yeah, I'm just going to package this up just as something little for him. But yeah, you guys, this is what I'm going to be sending Nicole. I will have her channel linked down below. I'm sure if you're here, you've already heard of her. Does awesome hauls, and she's really been back into paper crafting lately. So definitely go check her out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions on anything that I showed, anything that you want me to recreate and film, go ahead and let me know.